Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to StudyPocket. In the previous video, we have discussed the economy section and various other topics like say, defense and security. And in this video, we will discuss like polity section from December current affairs. And in this video, our first topic is Mission Antodaya. What is this? What is this mission? Firstly, we will discuss what is Mission Antodaya. Mission Antodaya is an accountability and convergence framework for transforming lives and livelihood or measurable outcomes. Okay, like uh, why is this news? This is in news because Department of Rural Development released the ranking of Gram Panchayat under Mission Antodaya. Rural Development Ministry Department released the ranking of Gram Panchayat under Mission Antodaya. This is in news because release of ranking under Mission Antodaya. This mission is focused on raising income like organized women and youth social capital, linking micro entrepreneurs to market scale, thrust on raising income of deprived household. Okay, and this is all about this mission, Antodaya mission, and this mission ranking of this mission, the broad parameter used, the parameter used for this ranking is first is infrastructure parameters, second is economic development, third is health nutrition sanitation, and next is women empowerment, next is financial inclusion. Okay, like a digital वगैरह. Okay, this is all about these are for five parameter. First is infrastructure, second is economic development and livelihood, third is health nutrition and sanitation, fourth is women empowerment, fifth is financial inclusion. These five parameters will will generate the ranking of gram panchayat, which is released by rural department. Okay, and in the first ranking for this ranking is first ranking got by Telapur Gram Panchayat. Telapur, very important for SSC point of view and UPSC point of view. This Telapur Gram Panchayat in Telangana got the first rank to be best village in the country. Followed by the next village is the second rank is the Parapatla in Parapatla. Okay, Parapatla, and this is in Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh. Okay, first is Telapur, second is Parapatla, and this is in Andhra Pradesh. And the third one is that the most developed panchayat include 33 from Andhra Pradesh and 21 in Tamil Nadu. Okay, and Andhra Pradesh is on top of the list, in which the highest number of developed gram panchayat are in this state, and Andhra Pradesh is a very well developed state in the India, and another fact is that the ease of doing business in state wise is got first ranked by Andhra Pradesh. Uh, and the big question arises that why this mission? What is the why this mission is so important? Because government of India social sector expenditure amounts to almost 4 lakh crore. The government of India's social sector expenditure amounts to 4 lakh crore rupees annually under various schemes, and the budget expenditure of rural development and department itself is projected to at rupees 1 lakh crore this year. And this scheme is convergence reduces poverty and raise income, and this scheme is for women self-help groups, assist to improve education, health, nutrition, and islands of excellence by saturation, more highway bazaars. And the fifth one is that next one is leveraging bank loans, speeding up and diversification of livelihood. The next one is driving economic entrepreneurs. This is all about this. We can touch the intention of Antyodaya scheme for the five parameter we had discussed in previous, and the another thing is that to improve the level planning of the gram panchayat, and to capture the best of felt local needs and provide better appreciation for local potential. It provides space for integration of people knowledge and wisdom into local and development efforts, respond to differential need of different groups, to mobilize people all sections, to forge better bond between panchayat and local division, to improve overall service delivery mechanism and motivate the volunteerism. This is all about this news about the Antyodaya mission and the ranking of is and about ranking. Next thing is that Article 243G, Article 243G of the Indian Constitution. G of the Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution Article 243G mandates the preparation of plan for economic development. It mandates preparation of plan for economic development and social justice by panchayat. Through this process, panchayat are expected to evolve into institutions of local self governance. Okay, and by ensuring the multiple layers of planning, administration, resource allocation to tackle preventions. Okay, this is all about this context. And next thing is next and last thing is about the mission Antyodaya is that uh, who are the who are the partnerships of this institutionalized partnerships of this scheme. The institutionalized partnership of this are the gram panchayat cluster between PRIs, okay, community organizations, NGOs, self-help groups, institutions, asha workers, anganwadi workers, etc. are all the institutionalized partnerships. Okay, uh, this is all about this mission to the scheme. Okay, and next is Amrut, municipal reforms. Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has proposed a comprehensive roadmap for municipal reforms. Okay, and we discussed from the background for these reforms. First, you will listen. First, we discussed about the various previous schemes. Like in previous schemes, if we beginning with the Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Renewal Mission, like Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Renewal Mission. This is new. This Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Renewal Mission and ULBs, urban local bodies in India, have received attention from both central and state governments for improving their infrastructure and service delivery. Okay, and government had in 2015-17, government in 2015-17 basic reforms were undertaken, like Amrut. Okay, these are the previous schemes, and in 2015-17 government has undertaken Amrut scheme. What is the intention of this scheme? Discuss. What is Amrut? Amrut is a very important scheme. Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation. A Atal Mission for sorry Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation. This is the intention of Amrut. Okay, and it focus on transforming 500 cities. It focus on transforming 500 cities and towns into efficient urban living spaces over a period of 5 years. Over a period of 5 years, and UPSC can ask the question that can manipulate the period of time. They can ask the question of period of 2 years, period of 4 years, period of 10 years. No, it is period of 5 years. Okay, and it follows a project oriented development approach in contrast to area based approach of smart city missions to ensure the capability of to make the city to make 500 city a smart cities. This is the intention of Amrut. Okay, like here written as a keynote smart city. Okay, and the next thing is that it is central sponsored scheme with 80% of central contribution and 20% from state. okay. And to increase the amenity value of cities by developing greenery को प्रमोट करना है, ठीक है। ग्रीनरी, जी फॉर ग्रीनरी, यहाँ पर ग्रीन डाल सकते हैं हम। We can written here greenery. And next thing is that to reduce the pollution by switching to public transport and transport or constructing facilities for non-motorized transport, okay, for like more motorized transport like walking hai, cycling hai, okay, and to reduce the pollution. This is all about Amrit Mission. 500 cities to ensure the cities to be like to make smart cities, and 80% center sponsor scheme with 80% contribution from center and 20% from state, and greenery to reduce the pollution. This is all about this Atal mission for sorry sorry Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation Amrit scheme. Okay, this is all about it. Now we discussed uh, Union's Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has prepared a comprehensive roadmap for municipal reforms, and we have discussed all the scenario of Amrut, Jawaharlal Nehru scheme and urban local bodies, and we have detailed about the Amrut scheme, which is very important for the examination. Uh, like uh, like uh, we can say during 2015-17 very basic reforms were undertaken, like 104 city in 14 states collected more than 90% of charges, municipal cadres were established, and 256 states 256 cities started offering online services, okay, and 21 states established state financial commissions, and 366 cities have complete credit rating, like many other establishments have created up. And like we can say that 2017 is completed and 2018 is start. And so there is non-completedness of this Amr scheme, and so we cannot say that it is failed scheme. It is a this scheme can never be failed because it is like processing, and due to a lot of bureaucracy, financial policy, corruption, excessive state control, okay, unplanned population, unplanned urbanization, and multiplicity of agencies, like many other challenges to urban governance. So it is very difficult to achieve target of set by the government. We know that government set target in day by day, like Paris Climate Change Act, in which the government has Climate Change Act, like many other act in which the government has set a target of to establish to produce an energy, electrical energy uh, from non-renewable sources, like 175 gigawatt, which is very huge target, and yet the government has not complete target of even 60 or 70. And later on, we can say that 14th Finance Commission also stipulated that a detailed procedure for the dispersal of performance grant to ULBs. Okay, 14th Finance Commission, we know that who was. My first question is that who was the president, chairman of the 14th Finance Commission? The answer is YB Reddy. Okay. Okay, and 14th Finance Commission stipulated that detailed procedure for the dispersal of performance grant to ULBs based on various reforms in areas like accounting, auditing, reporting also. Okay, this is all about this news, and the next one is that special courts. Supreme Court has accepted a center's scheme to set up 12 fast track court to exclusively prosecute and dispose 1581 criminal cases against MPs and MLAs. Like we know that Supreme Court has directed the center to establish a fast track court to dispose and to fast track the court to exclusively prosecute and dispose of 1581 criminal cases, and center has and Supreme and center has again direct to Supreme Court to establish 12 fast track courts, and Supreme Court has accepted recommendations or orders of central government, which is very huge step for the landmark decision of central government. And this is all about news. Center is setting the special court for the and there is not declare that where is open and what are the criteria to open this courts, and what all about the processing of this court. And so this is all about this news special courts. Okay, and next one is section 33.7. Section 33.7 is very important. Why there is so important? Because to ensure the democracy at the ground level, to strengthen the democracy of India. And this news is very important. This section is very important. um, why this is so important? What is the section 33.7? Section 33.7. Section 33.7. 1 minute. Like we know that section in RP Act, Representation of People Act 1951, in which the and why is this in the news? This is in news because the government Election Commission, Niti Ayog, Niti Ayog nahi, Chunav Ayog, Election Commission has favored amendments to the section 33.7 of the RPA Act that allows a candidate to fight from two seats at same time. मतलब कि ये आर्टिकल, ये सेक्शन ये कहता है कि एक कैंडिडेट एक टू सीट्स एक सॉरी एक कैंडिडेट जो है वो एक समय पे दो सीटों के ऊपर चुनाव लड़ सकता है. ओके, एंड इलेक्शन कमीशन कह रही है इलेक्शन कमीशन हैज फेवर्ड अमेंडमेंट्स टू इस दिस सेक्शन. और why election commission is opposed to this section? Because it is dictum of because if the dictum of one person one vote is a norm of democracy, then one candidate one constituency should also be followed. Okay, and there is no provision that one candidate two constituency, because it hurts the violates the citizens right to know under article 19. Okay, it violates the center's right to know under article 19 of the constitution. As citizen, after knowing the candidate's character, qualification and criminal court and criminal records, and there is element of betrayal when the candidate vacates the seat later. Okay, and it hurts the fundamental right of constitution. And there is also a additional financial burden on the public exchequer, which is very huge reason. And next one is that it's an unfair activity to upcoming leader. Okay, and it is discriminatory for independent candidates. And this is all about and the election commission has favored the amendments to the section 333.7 of the RP Act. And this is all about this. And next one is open prison. Supreme Court has directed the center to hold a meeting of prison officials of state and UTs to consider setting up of open prison. What is open prison? Now the question is arises, what is open prison? The open prison is also called a minimum security prison, open camp, like in which the open to prisoners, open in security, open in organization, open to public. Open to prisons, inmates can go out during the day but have to come back in the evening. The next is there is absence of precautions against escape, such as walls, bars, locks, armed guards, no, and open in organization and open to public. Okay, and like if we say the recommendations related to the open prisons, All India Committee on Jail Reforms 1980 recommended that the government to set up the develop open prisons in a state and UTs to similar to Sanganer Open Camp of Rajasthan. Rajasthan is the Sanganer Open Camp. Sanganer Open Camp, which is very important for open court, open prison. And UN Standard Minimum also highlighted that the provide financial condition for rehabilitation of carefully selected prisons. Okay. Uh, and the next one is that who are eligible for the open prison. Like every type of crime criminal is not eligible for this open prison, because there is type of crime and so type of criminals in the inmates in the jail. So who are the eligible? Like every state law defines the eligibility criteria of inmates who can be in open prison, but the inmate has to be convicted or not under trial. Okay, the first thing is. The second thing is that convicted who are served part of their sentence, displayed good conduct and physically mentally fit to work may be sent to open prison. Rapists, terrorists, open offenders are not allowed to this open prison. Okay, like it is like a very much big reforms if it is open in every state. And what is status of open prison in India? In India, first open prison was started in 1905 in Bombay Presidency before independence. Okay, and if we discuss about after independence, then Uttar Pradesh, in which first open prison was started. And second thing is that prisons in India are governed by Prisons Act 1900. This is a British rule. 1900 Act. Prisons Act 1900 के द्वारा इसको गवर्न किया जाता है प्रिजन्स इन इंडिया को. एंड वेरियस स्टेट्स हैव इनेक्टेड देयर ओन प्रिजन रूल एज इट इज स्टेट सब्जेक्ट. इट इज ए स्टेट सब्जेक्ट. Prisons are state subject. Okay, and 17 states are reported to have about 69 function open jails housing more than 6,000 inmates, with the Rajasthan having 29 such prisons, the highest that state has. Like the next thing is that Rajasthan is the only state in which highest number of prisons are like 29. Okay, and India's first all-woman open jail was opened in Pune, Maharashtra, in which the All India Women's Open Jail was opened. Okay, that's all. And we have to uh, हमको इस वीडियो के लिए इतना ही. एंड नेक्स्ट वीडियो के लिए आपको एक अलग से वीडियो मिलेगा. और नेक्स्ट के लिए अडल्ट डा हमारे अभी और टॉपिक पढ़े हैं पिछले मंथ के पॉलिट सेक्शन के लिए. और आप हमारी वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए हमारे चैनल को. और थैंक यू वेरी मच.